This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Arkansas Razorbacks. Relay Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll tackle him right at the 31. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
Grabbed by the receiver. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Handoff from the shotgun. As the first down is still going. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Razorbacks. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Point after, knocked right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. And he's brought down, but they move backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And now the handoff. And they'll get him down that time. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here. Kirk, a long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
Run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Can he make it to the marker? And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the running back comes up a little bit short of the first down. Big decision here for this offense because they are down the touchdown here early in the game. They don't want to dig themselves too big of a potential hole.
Side of the 50, they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Ball handed off. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Well, I know analytics are going to tell you to go for it on 4th and inches. It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I say if they get another one of these, they go for that one too, because it clearly has worked out for them.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, it's an incompletion here. But I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things and allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing as we saw on this play.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Short pass finds the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch. That completion sets up a 2nd down play.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, we're going to throw it. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Can he get there on the ground? He's got the first and still going. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
The Razorbacks line up on 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hat up. Up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Now it's 2nd down here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. It's an out route. The catch made. They stop him, but it's a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football. Here we go.
And there's the handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
2nd down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking to scramble. He bought some time, now lets it go. The receiver grabs it, and he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. Single back, takes the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So it's Arkansas in front. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field and ready now for the 2nd period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. From the shotgun. Drops back looking for an open man. Short throw complete to the tight end. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the plus 27. They'll try to run for the first down. Able to convert on 3rd. Sets him up now. First down to the 22.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The offense readies for play number 10 in this drive. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looks to the left, the pass caught. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Touchdown, Arkansas. Strong game by this quarterback. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. They'll run it here, and they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. That's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
Receiver makes the catch. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Ball handed off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He'll take a deep shot here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, tied. No chance to catch him there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. It's a shotgun run call. Some hard running there through a tackle. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Here's the second down play. Wants to throw it. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Arkansas. Pick six could be a game changer.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
Oh, and it's blocked. Oh, and they picked it up. Past the 50, at the 30, past the 20. And he takes it all the way back for 2 points. What a play.
Chris, I can't believe we just saw that. This is a blocked PAT. It's a live ball. Some people may not know the rule here, but the defense sure did. That's 2 points going the other way.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. First down, looking to throw the football. Going for a big play downfield. And the ball is picked off. He could go. Out past the 30. At the 10. He's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking to throw it on first down. Looks left and finds his target there. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's going to take off here. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. And looking to throw now on first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. You're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
So, second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Catch made in space. Look out. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this defense looks like they are confused, and they should be. This wide receiver is putting on a clinic here in the first half. He sees blood in the water right now, and he's got over 100 yards in the first half already.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Quick throw to his receiver. Pass is caught on a comeback route. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Second down after that previous play.
29 Philly.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this third and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Crucial third down play after that completion. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Well, this first half has been a disaster for this offense, but this touchdown is big. Hopefully it can build some momentum for them when they come back out for the second half.
Empty set as they try for the 2-point conversion. And he drops back in the gun. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. Looks like one more play here before halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Razorbacks will kick it deep to begin the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter, cut in to this huge lead. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
The pass is incomplete, but a flag down on the field, so let's check this out. That's certainly part of calling an RPO. If everyone's not on the same page, you get an eager lineman look too far downfield. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Well, they come out in that nickel package, and the move pays off, gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Razorbacks are in the red zone.
Let's go! Let's go!
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's complete. Touchdown, Arkansas. They continue to roll up the score. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field for a very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage, but he should have left the ball in the end zone. The offense is backed up here, beginning in the shadow of their own end zone. On 1st and 10, they're going to throw, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
This is why this free safety is, to me, one of the top players in the country. Does a great job of reading the quarterback, follows his instincts there, which leads him to the interception.
And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the out route. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. There's the handoff. Bites off a defender.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion.
22 water. 22 water. Ready.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He'll take a deep shot here. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarter.
The kick is blocked. Somebody got a hand on that.
Well, here we go. Finally a bright spot for this defense. They have had a rough game, but showing a lot of fight here by coming up with that block.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. And he steps out of bounds. No gain on the play.
Well, the offense tries to go with a play action to slow this defense down, but they weren't buying it. They applied the pressure, came up with the sack.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Pryor. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down. That's the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Catch is made along the sideline just before going out of bounds. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And sack sets up 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, almost another interception. Can you believe it? It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series. Almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Looking for a man. Bringing pressure. He's hit as he throws it.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Now the kicking team has called for a timeout before the kickoff. The offense trailing here in the 2nd half. This is a crucial 4th down try. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Keeping it on the ground here. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's reeled in. It's long. And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with a lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
And the Razorbacks with 1st and 10 here.
Football 7. Football 7.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And notice how the balance of this passing game's been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Touchdown, Razorbacks. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Bama.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
And they tack on the extra point.
That makes the score Arkansas 48.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Number 11 set to kick this one away.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. And they'll use the ground game here. And they try the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Big throw caught on the left side. And it'll be They're right at the line for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. The pass is complete to the tight end. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. That one hurts. Smacks him up 10 yards. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. With the catch, it's Law. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
He'll field the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? And the wideout goes in motion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. What a catch! Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Quarterback making some changes at the line. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Riding away with the running game. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Lets it go quickly. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. They go his way again, and it works out.
The Razorbacks lining up here on 1st and 10. the shotgun. Here's an inside give. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Now it's second down here.
22, water.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. A matchup of two powerful teams this late in the year. We thought it kind of had a playoff preview feel to it, and the higher-ranked team has taken care of business. They're going to emerge, looks like, with a huge W going forward.
I think the thing that really stood out in this football game is that higher-ranked team dealing with the pressure and the expectations. They handled business. Really good football game. Both these teams will benefit from playing in this game late in the year. But now comes the pressure. Higher-ranked team wins this game. Now the expectations every single week will be high. They'll have to continue to play with great poise.
Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Taking a shot deep down the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Well, this aggressive nature has gotten them the lead that they're enjoying right now, but I got to think, at third down, run the football. Just keep working that clock and enjoy the victory.
No surprise. Offense going for it on fourth down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Back-to-back deep shots. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Chris, there are a lot of coaches out there that'll just say, hey, listen, it's the opponent's job to stop us, and they could be right. But with the game like it is right now with such a comfortable lead, not sure if this was entirely needed.
On first down, it's play action. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
The pass is intercepted.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute and the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
He'll hand it off. Solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big game like this on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it here. He shreds the tackle. Brought down after a solid run by the senior. Well, they move the chains on a clutch drive, and that should be good enough. This was a pressure game. They step up and answer it here and secure a big victory in the middle of the season.
Chris, weeks ago, maybe even all the way back to week 1, we circled this game and knew that we had a chance for a major matchup this week. It lived up to that billing. We find out who the better team is. and who's able to build that resume as we get closer to the end of the year.
And here's the handoff. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.